Welcome to the wonderful world of design. Design is all around us. Take a look. Everything you see that was made by a human being was designed to solve a problem or to make life a little bit easier or better. There are many different kinds of designers. Some of them make things. Others create the spaces where we live, work, play, and learn. And still, others build experiences or systems for getting things done. Let's take a closer look at what different types of designers do. Industrial designers create things like toys and all other kinds of products and objects. An example of this kind of design is the nugget. The nugget is a piece of furniture made for kids. Its 4 pieces can be pulled apart and put together in lots of different ways to let kids sit, play, sleep, read, or hang out with family and friends. Made from the same material as pool noodles and covered with non-slip fabric, it's sturdy, lightweight, washable, and recyclable. The people who created the nugget put a lot of thought into the details behind this design in order to make something for families that is useful, fun, safe, creative, and comfortable. Designers of the built environment create most of the places you go, at least the ones that were made by a person. So, not a forest or a lake, but playgrounds, buildings, train stations, and more. These designers think about colors, lighting, safety, and how to make a space comfortable, useful, and beautiful. Like the Chester Arthur Schoolyard in Philadelphia, which used to be a blacktop lot, but is now a fun, green space for both learning and play. In addition to sports and play areas, the schoolyard has 4 outdoor labs where students can learn. It also has raised garden beds, a large sundial, a water wall, and more. The redesigned space invites students to learn in an environment outside the classroom, where they discover new and interesting things. As a result, the schoolyard lets students have more fun not only during recess, but during the school day as well. You come across the work that experienced designers do every day, maybe without even realizing it. Experienced designers think about how easy, understandable, satisfying, or fun it is to use a service, program, or product. You find this type of design in video games and websites, but also in other places. Like an IMAX theater. Did you know IMAX stands for Image Maximum? And that's a good description of the experience you have in an IMAX theater, where the gigantic screen, the super sharp pictures, and the crisp, clear sound make you feel like you're inside the movie. Everything from the shape of the theater, to the seating, to the sensations you feel is planned down to the last detail. IMAX theaters create movie-going adventures that make you feel like you've entered another world. The last type of designer we'll look at is a systems designer. Systems designers create organized ways of doing things by thinking through all the steps that need to take place in order for something to happen. A great example of this is traffic lights. Traffic lights tell cars, bikes, and people when they can move at an intersection. By making sure everyone gets a turn at busy crossings and changing colors to warn people when their time is almost up, they help keep people safe. And because the red, yellow, and green lights look the same all across the United States, you know the rules and understand how the system works, no matter where you are. Some lights are even specially designed to change faster or slower, depending on how heavy the traffic is. There are many kinds of designers out there, making the world a little bit better for all of us. What kind of designer will you be?